So today, I want to share with you how to activate the wisdom circuit. Now, the wisdom circuit connects our left brain, our right brain, or corpus callosum, intuition, with the thinking cells of our heart and the thinking cells of our belly. Now, you may be asking, why is that important and why isn't it already connected, right? Well, I want to be clear that, so many of us, as we were growing up, were in homes where we had to turn off our intuition to be sane, to hold any sort of semblance of right-mindedness, right? We had to be able to turn off our screaming belly to get up and have breakfast in the morning and sit at the table with the same people that caused us harm the night before, right? And I know so many of my clients talk about having, created a whole plan to get away, right? Or, knew minutes before that danger was coming and no one would listen. So we had to turn parts of the wisdom circuit off. On one hand, because it was causing more strife than good, right? Because we knew that there was a way out. And on another hand, it doesn't help to be smarter than the people who are supposed to be caring for us. And so we had to take a step back, kind of turn our intuition down, and play the game of, quote, normal, right? But for us to be conscious in our life, we have to understand and turn it back on, right? Right now, it's a big craze to operate from the heart, but if we're operating from the heart and it's not connected into our gut and our intuition and our left and right brain, right, we're going to be just operating from a place of imbalance, right? We're going to not be privy to all the information that we need to make a conscious choice. So often I hear women say, but I see who they could be. Or, I see the brilliance in them. And it's like, well, if that's not who they are today, it's not serving, right? So we really need to be connected into all that circuit, all of the information coming in at one time, to be able to be present and operating, analyzing in a real-time fashion. So I'd like to walk you through a little exercise that's going to connect that in. And in so doing that, I'd like for you to just take some mental notes around what feels different. I'm going to quickly walk you in your body, and as we come in, we're going to talk through connecting that circuit at the same time. Now, real quick before we do that, I really want to emphasize the importance as well as the corpus callosum. Now, the corpus callosum is the passageway between left and right brain. And neuroscience today is saying that the corpus callosum is the control room of our brain, right? So we need to know how to be in there, right? Where we've been operating either left brain, right brain, out of our body, and nobody's manning the control room, right? So we have to really hone in on what that feels like and find that balance and connect all this information into the corpus callosum. So I'd like for you to just sit back and close your eyes, and I'd like to walk you through connecting this circuit. Once you're comfortable, I'd like for you to bring your awareness to the ceiling above the top of your head. And as we drop down through the crown of your head, I'd like for you to land right into the center of the corpus callosum. Right now, I like to envision that little bubble in a level, and we want that to find balance there. right? If your left side heavy in your brain, come on down into the center of that corpus callosum. Now that energy that rides behind your eyes, we want to pull that in, and we're going to connect that to the corpus callosum as well. And as that connects in, I'd like for you to see that light up, the connection between the corpus callosum left brain, corpus callosum right brain, and corpus callosum third eye. Okay. See like a triangle with a line down the middle. Now from that corpus callosum, we're going to drop down and we're going to fill up your chest. And I want you to see that circuit connect down as all the brain cells in your heart light up. We're going to fill up your arms and your fingers, right? And we're going to drop down into your belly. And I'd like for you to be aware of all the brain cells in your gut lighting up as that circuit connects down from heart to gut. Right? And we're going to fill up your thighs and your calves all the way to the bottoms of your feet. I'd like for you to just sit with that for a second and hone in on what feels different. Our brain loves to measure. Just with your eyes closed. I'd like for you to drink in, right? We know science says our gut has brain cells. We know that our heart has brain cells, right? So if they're not all ignited and working together, we are compromised. Our system is compromised. So make this a go-to exercise and have a good day and walk forward in wisdom.